21 Savage is caught in the biggest scandal of his career. His wife allegedly went after Latto. She tried to END her. But here's the twist. Instead of defending his wife, 21 exploded on her, threatening divorce and exposing secrets nobody saw coming. So what really happened behind closed doors? And why could this drama ruin everything for him? She thought she could keep it low-key, but the internet never misses. Just days ago, 21 Savage and Latto were caught red-handed on what fans are calling a secret lover's vacation. The photos didn't just look friendly, no, they looked like honeymoon pictures. Matching smiles, cozy poses, the whole vibe screamed couple goals. And the moment those photos leaked online, social media exploded. Fans had been whispering for years that 21 and Latto were more than friends. But now, this wasn't a whisper, this was proof. The receipts were undeniable, and the internet went into full meltdown mode. People were calling out 21 for betraying his wife, Kiana. Others were roasting Latto for proudly stepping into the role of side chick. But the real storm was brewing at home, because when Kiana saw those pictures, something inside her snapped. She wasn't just embarrassed, she was furious. Furious that the rumors she'd been brushing off were true. Furious that her husband, the man she defended for years, had the audacity to flaunt another woman in public. And furious that Latto was bold enough to smile about it. And that's when the drama went nuclear, because Kiana wasn't about to just sit there quietly. Oh no, she was ready to take matters into her own hands. She didn't just talk about it, she moved. After those explosive vacation pictures went viral, Kiana allegedly gathered her girls and went straight after Latto. And y'all, this was a full-on ambush. Witnesses claim Latto ended up bruised, shaken, and lucky to escape with just injuries. Because according to insiders, Kiana's rage wasn't just about sending a message. Allegedly, she wanted to END her. That's how deep this betrayal cut. Imagine the humiliation, being a wife, holding down the household, raising the kids, protecting the family's image, only to see your husband parading around the world with another woman. For Kiana, this wasn't gossip anymore. This was war. And Latto just happened to be on the battlefield. But instead of defending his wife, instead of showing any remorse, 21 Savage reportedly exploded on Kiana. Sources say their fight nearly turned violent, with 21 threatening to divorce her if she didn't know her place. Can you imagine? The man caught creeping is the same man raging at his wife for fighting back. It's twisted, it's messy, and it's tearing everything apart. And the fallout? It's only just beginning. On the surface, 21 Savage's marriage to Kiana looked picture perfect. A quiet wife, 2 kids, a family life that kept him grounded. But behind the curtain, the whispers never stopped, because the streets had been saying for years that this wasn't a marriage built on love, it was a marriage built on survival. See, 21 Savage wasn't born in Atlanta like he let people believe. He was born in the UK, and when ICE came knocking, his entire career nearly collapsed. He was arrested, detained, and suddenly the world realized 21 Savage might not even be allowed to stay in the country. Then, almost magically, a marriage appeared. A wife, kids, and the image of a stable family man. To the public, it looked like romance, but to insiders, it looked like a green card strategy, because without Kiana, 21 faced deportation, and everything he built in the US would vanish overnight. And here's the kicker. Right around the same time he tied the knot, the rumors about him and Latto started to bubble. Vacations, flirty posts, subtle hints. He was already playing both sides. Kiana was the wife on paper. Latto was the thrill in the shadows. And 21 was walking a dangerous line, one that could end everything if exposed. For the longest time, 21 Savage swore up and down that nothing was going on with Latto. He laughed off the rumors, denied it on Clubhouse, even acted offended that people would dare suggest it. But the truth was leaking in plain sight. Fans, y'all know the internet doesn't miss a beat. Years back, both 21 and Latto posted vacation pics that looked suspiciously alike. Same scenery, same lighting, same background details. Separate posts, but the puzzle pieces fit together too perfectly. People connected the dots instantly. These two weren't just friends. They were sneaking away like honeymooners. And then came the smoking gun, Latto's tattoo. Not a symbol, not some hidden initials. No, she went all the way and inked 21's government name, Shia, right behind her ear. You can't explain that away. You can't call that a coincidence. There aren't many Shias out there. It was bold, it was reckless, and it was proof. Latto even slipped in the music. Lyrics hinting at their late-night link-ups, inside jokes that fans picked apart line by line. And when Dream Doll dropped her track with the infamous 21 bar, it felt less like shade and more like confirmation. All the evidence was right there in front of us. The vacations, the Instagram slip-ups, the tattoo, the music. 21 tried to cover it up, but the receipts? They told the real story. And Kiana? She was watching it all unfold in real time. She thought it would be romantic. She thought it would be subtle. But instead, it turned into one of the messiest messiest scandals of her career. When Latto revealed that tiny tattoo behind her ear, not a heart, not a symbol, but 21 Savage's full government name, the internet lost its mind. Fans zoomed in, screenshotted, and spread it everywhere. And instantly, all of 21's denials crumbled. How do you explain away your side chick permanently branding herself with your name? You don't. You can't. The writing was on the wall, and the receipts were tattooed on her skin. But here's where it gets wild. Latto didn't expect the backlash. Sources claim she was so desperate to cover her tracks, she actually reached out to Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, begging him to take the photo down. Not only begging, allegedly offering money to bury the story. Jason exposed it himself. Latto's team tried to scrub the internet clean, but by then it was too late. Screenshots were viral. Blogs were running with it. The desperation only made it worse. Fans started clowning her for being a bold side chick, willing to risk it all for a man who wouldn't even claim her publicly. Kiana saw every bit of it. That tattoo wasn't just ink. It was disrespect carved in stone. And for a quiet wife who'd kept things low-key for years, it was the last straw. For years, Kiana stayed in the shadows, quiet, reserved, playing the role of the loyal wife while the rumors swirled around her. But after that tattoo bombshell, she finally drew her line in the sand. And let me tell you, she didn't need a microphone to make her point. She did it her way, subtly but oh so powerfully. First, she changed her Instagram bio. It used to proudly say, Kiana Joseph, mother of two. Then one day, the Joseph vanished. Suddenly, it just read mother of two. Tiny change, but a massive message. Fans caught it instantly. Was she preparing to leave 21? Was she done being disrespected? That one edit set social media ablaze. But she didn't stop there. She started planting reminders that she wasn't some ex or a fling or just another woman in 21's life. She was the wife. She was the one who called his mom the best mother-in-law a girl could ask for. She was the one raising his kids. She was the real deal. Meanwhile, Latto got cocky. She dissed Kiana in a track, mocking her for staying with a cheating husband. Bold? Yes. Disrespectful? Absolutely. And that diss was the final spark. Cause Kiana might have been quiet, but she wasn't weak. She wasn't going to let a side piece write her story. The bio change, the public shade, the silent claims. It was Kiana saying, "This is my man, my family, my crown." And if Latto didn't back down, well, we all saw what happened next. Just when you thought the love triangle was messy enough, 21 Savage added another layer of chaos. And this one was darker than anything before, because while juggling a wife and Latto, he allegedly stepped out again, this time with an exotic dancer. Yes, you heard that right. Not only was he sneaking off with Latto, but he reportedly hooked up with a private dancer behind both their backs. And when Latto found out, she didn't cry. She didn't walk away. No, she allegedly snapped. Insiders claim Latto was so enraged, she had the dancer jumped. And this wasn't just a petty fight outside the club. The streets are saying it got so violent, the dancer tragically suffered a miscarriage. Let that sink in. An unborn child lost, all because of the chaos surrounding one man who couldn't stay faithful. And instead of keeping it quiet, Latto practically bragged about it. She got into a heated back and forth with a random TikToker and slipped up, basically admitting to the attack. She flexed about how the last girl who spoke on her man got hooped outside a club. Fans froze. Did she really just confirm the rumors herself? The hypocrisy was insane. Latto, the side chick, attacking another side chick, fighting over a man who still refused to publicly acknowledge her. It was reckless, dangerous, and downright heartbreaking. And for Kiana, watching from the sidelines, this was more than drama. It was proof that 21's betrayal wasn't just embarrassing, it was destructive, and it was tearing lives apart. Call it karma, call it payback, call it a wife who finally had enough, because after watching Latto allegedly go after other women, mock her in music, and flaunt 21 like a trophy, Kiana snapped. And this time, she wasn't just dropping hints on Instagram. She allegedly went full force and had Latto jumped. The word on the streets? Kiana didn't want a warning shot. She wanted Latto out of the picture for good. The attack left Latto with bruises, injuries, and a dose of reality that messing with another woman's husband can come with serious consequences. But here's where the story takes a twisted turn. Instead of backing up his wife, instead of acknowledging the years she held him down through scandal after scandal, 21 Savage reportedly exploded on Kiana. Insiders say he went into a rage so intense it nearly tore their household apart. He wasn't furious at Latto, he was furious at her. And that's when the power shift became clear, cause 21 finally has his green card. He no longer needs Kiana, and the second that leverage disappeared, his loyalty evaporated too. He allegedly threatened divorce, demanded she know her place, and made it crystal clear where his priorities were. Imagine that, the wife risking it all to defend her marriage, only to be punished by the man who betrayed her in the first place. It's cruel, it's messy, and it's the ultimate betrayal. For years, 21 Savage Savage played the role of the faithful husband, at least in public. Whenever the Latto rumors popped up, he shut them down hard. On Clubhouse and interviews on social media, he laughed, he scoffed, he acted insulted that anyone would even suggest such a thing. "I don't got a celebrity girlfriend. I'm married. I'm happy." Those were his words. And he didn't just deny it once. He doubled down every single time the whispers resurfaced. Anytime fans connected the dots, anytime blogs hinted at his double life, 21 would come swinging back with the same story. "I'm loyal. I'm taken. I'm not entertaining the drama." Meanwhile, the receipts were stacking up like a Jenga tower. The vacation photos, the matching scenery, the Instagram slip-ups, and of course, Latto's tattoo, his government name, forever stamped behind her ear. Fans didn't need imagination anymore. Proof was right there in front of their faces. But why deny it so fiercely? Because at the time, he still needed Kiana. The green card wasn't in his hands yet, and one slip-up could have cost him everything. He admitted the affair, the marriage would look fake. And if the marriage looked fake, immigration could have stepped in, and 21's career would have been over. So he played the denial game. He kept lying, kept smiling, kept swearing he was in love with his wife. But now the green card is secure. And with that safety net locked in, the truth is unraveling faster than he can control. Now the mask is slipping and the whole world is watching. 21 Savage thought he could juggle a wife, a mistress, and a double life, but the lies are collapsing in real time. Kiana allegedly jumped Latto. Latto's got tattoos, diss tracks, and bruises. And 21? He's raging at the very woman who held him down when IC tried to take everything away. Social media is in flames. Half the fans are calling Kiana queen for defending her home. The other half are dragging her for fighting over a man who never claimed her publicly. Latto's stans are crying foul. Kiana's defenders are screaming loyalty. And blogs are dropping receipts faster than he can delete them. And the biggest question? Now that 21 finally has his green card, does he even need Kiana anymore? Will he throw away his marriage, go public with Latto, and let the world know she wasn't just the side piece? She was the plan all along? Or will he keep her in the shadows forever, humiliated and desperate, while he pretends to be a family man? One thing's for sure, this isn't just gossip anymore. This is a full-blown scandal that could destroy his family, his reputation, and his legacy. And the fallout? Oh, it's only getting started.